Hi everyone. Have you ever purchased a sizzix die, especially online, and then been disappointed with a cut? Well, I don't know how many of you know this, but this is something I learned recently. But if you look at sizzix.com, there are two images that appear, and this is on the US site. Unfortunately, this is not the case on the UK site, at least not yet. I'm not sure why, and for those of you who shop at the UK site, by all means send them an email and ask them. There's an image photo. Let me zoom in. There's an image which shows you the item typically decorated, and then there's a line drawing which shows you the actual cut. So this will tell you that every solid line will cut through. Let me go back and show you a different one, because there are different meanings to the color of the lines. Here's another one, and this is a really good example. It's a 10-point 3D star, and when you look at the image, it looks as though it cuts this image in one cut. However, if you look at the line drawing, let me just zoom in, it shows you that it cuts in 6 separate shapes. The red lines, let me see if you could, the red lines means that they're creases. So solid black is cut through. Red lines are deep creases. Let me show you another one. Here's an image of the square envelope, and you see there's red lines. The exterior is all solid black lines. The red lines is where the creases occur. Here's an example of slightly different colors. So if you look at the line drawing of the card, telephone, and address die, you see that there's a circle in the middle. That means it's a clear die. So this is clear, you could see through it. And the designation for the interior that you could see through, the dimension that you can see of your item, the item that you're cutting, is blue line. So anytime you see a circle and a blue line, it's a clear die, so you could see what you're cutting. Now for movers and shapers, there is no line drawing, but it shows you the exact image that's going to be cut out. So it shows you the positive and the negative. And the movers and shapers can only be used with a magnetized base, be it a card die that you could drop in an mover and shaper magnet die into, or the Tim Holtz tray, or something that if you have in other words, these cannot be cut on their own. If you try to put a mover and shaper onto cardstock and then try to cut it, it will move. It will do the complete opposite of what you want it to. But if you use it inside a tray or inside a magnetic die, it will stay in place and allow you to cut the item that you're trying to. And I'll show an example of that in a minute. Okay, this is a good example to show you the line drawing. This original teddy bear number 2, typically wherever you see in the completed project example shown, typically wherever you see a different color, it means that the die cuts either perforations or cuts clear out. So if you click on the line drawing for this, you'll see that there's red perforated lines here at the ears, around the muzzle, around the belly, on the feet. Those will cut out to a point where all you have to do is push the little pieces through. They don't cut out completely because they're not solid lines, but this, for example, this would not be an ideal die cut to use to make like chipboard covers, because there's enough cuts that are perforated deeply that the die cut would fall apart if you tried to use it all in one piece. So it's a quick little tutorial, and I will do a separate video on the movers and shapers tray and how to best cut just the drop-in dies on chipboard. If anyone has any questions, please leave me a comment. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching.